Hello everyone, Gizmo Crusher here. Welcome back to another episode, and here I am today starting at a new area that you guys have not seen before. This is a little experiment to try to see what kind of terrain I want around my base, and it's also a portion of the building that leads into the main base. So right above the storage system is where this floor is, and it leads right out into a nice patio. I built this when I was completely bored and had nothing to do while I was waiting for installs and whatnot on Windows. I actually just got to build someone a new PC, so that was a really fun experience. But it took a while for everything to be done, and so I built all of this to facilitate some time, and I think it looks quite nice. I didn't want to take or make this pattern overtake the rest of the build, but I mean, if it makes everything look better, I'm all for it. So I think that's going to be one of my projects today, is to get rid of this entire mound of dirt and lay out a foundation with this design. One of the next things I'm going to do today is definitely going to expand to the top floor of my mountain. I'm practically going to repeat this pattern and stack it right on top. It is going to be jagged in some places, so you won't actually have a perfect copy and paste. It's gonna kind of go inwards to follow the shape of the mountain. Hopefully everything should make sense once I have that floor completely laid out and you guys can see the design that I'm going for. I'm trying to incorporate as much of this mountain into the design of the base, because if you guys don't remember, this is supposed to be a nation that is short on resources and built with what they can, but that would also kind of mean that they are building within the parameters of the structural stability of the mountain. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And perhaps in the end it's just going to look like a giant castle, but I guess we'll leave that up to time. Now at some point here soon, I definitely want to go out and do another trial. As dangerous as the last one was, we still cannot use potions, not until the church gives us permission. I could go there, get an item, and see if we could advance our civilization. That would be exponentially helpful. Right, so I think before heading over to the church, it's time for me to do some updates on this base of mine. I gotta do the decoration on the outside and the top floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and start building everything, and y'all will see it in the form of a third-person time-lapse. Now this just looks downright imposing. I really like the way that this looks. I'm not entirely sure about the difference in the materials I used. I tried to do something different for the top floor with its, I'm not entirely sure what to call that, a ledge? The window ledge? But you know, maybe I'll change this one to match the top floor, because I actually quite like the top one a bit better. Gives a bit more contrast to detail. And oh yeah, here's the decoration brought around the front. I still have to do some vegetation growth across the front of the build here, but I'm not entirely sure exactly how I want it to be done. So I figured I would leave that for more detailed planning later on down the road. For now, though, we have all the terrain cut back. We have the wall completely fixed, and it looks wonderful now. It looks cohesive. The only portion of the outside that I have a quarrel about is going to be this side. I do need to bring all this terrain down and finally bring a path back here with a well or some sort of water decoration, a spring. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We've got a lot of things to do around this base. A lot of things to make it look pretty. A lot of spiral stairs. And here we are. This is a bit bigger than the room downstairs. It's meant to facilitate a lot more than just as a meeting room. So this space will be used for brewing and overall just knick-knack storage for things that I really can't use yet. So all the things from the seasons that I can't quite use, redstone, all the armor, all that stuff will be put up here, all the enchants, all that. We will even craft a enchantment table and stick that up here with all of its bookshelves, so we'll have everything we need for the next season when we are able to use enchantments. So that's the use case for this room, and I'm quite excited to see what kind of decorations I can employ in here. Let's go on an adventure to meet the witch. Bring some more food with me. I have a lead because I kind of want to bring some exotic animals with me back here if I happen to find some. By exotic, I mean frogs. I guess I forgot to close the door on my way out. Whoopsies. And yep, looks like it is ready for me to go in. Oh, whoa. What just happened? Oh, whoa, what just happened? What just happened? Holy crap. Is she this mad at me? Like, does she not want me back anymore? Oh, the door closed too. I think that's a yeah. She don't think she wants me back anymore. Oh boy. Oh, the mobs are just stepping on the pressure plate. Oh, damn. This is gonna take a minute to clear out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so much fun, bro. Oh boy, oh no. Oh crap. My shield broke right when they were about to die, and I was also about to die, so we were all at like 1 health. Honestly, I don't know what to do in those situations. I'm so bad at PvP and PvE. I just honestly suck at that crap. I can make my own when it comes to building, but I can't do anything when it comes to that church. Oh my goodness gracious. I think I'm gonna have to wait here for a bit. I'm not going to go towards the church because that's unloaded chunks. I'm going to wait until daytime because otherwise I'm going to be dodging phantoms and probably die on the way there. I don't think I barely have any irons. I really don't want to use that to make another set. I do need to make another shield though because mine just broke. Honestly, like what just happened there? Because I literally just walked into the church. I didn't do anything else. I just walked into the church. Confusion on overload. She must be really pissed with me. Alright, well, let's see how far we get without any food. I guess I have been up all night, so my saturation's already at 0. I'm just running on pure hunger. Okay, all my items are here still. And the church is open, as far as I can tell. Some of my items fell down there, but I don't know if it was anything important. Oh, my boots. My boots fell down there. Well, I got my gear back, and what's left of my sword. So let's try to see if this door will open. She's not very happy. She's never very happy. When do I see her be very happy? Because it's not very often. I'm waiting for your door to open. Ow! Okay, fine. Jeez. I will sit over... Oh, wait, my bread. Where's my bread at? Did a zombie pick it up and then despawn with it? Oh, it's over the edge. The spread radius for all your items whenever you die is crazy. Alright, well, I guess I will wait for the door to open because I'm really assuming that this thing has a timed sequence. I'm not too sure. I mean, it was open before, so maybe I just have to wait until the next day and it will be open again. Hopefully it won't trap me inside and do this bull crap again. Alrighty, well, I decided to take some time and mine while I was waiting for this thing to reset, not knowing really how long it was going to take. Again, I'm the kind of person who just doesn't want to sit here and waste time, so I just went and mined for a while. I got some clips of a whole bunch of resources I got. And honestly, I got a lot more than I expected from that mining session, but I'm going to come back here and see if everything is as it should be, and everything's opened up, and the witch hopefully isn't that angry with me. Looks like it is, in fact, opened up. Okay. Still don't know how long it's supposed to be until it opens up, but whatever. Alright, so we are in here for the sole purpose and goal to actually advance to the next era. So hopefully we actually get that going on here with this next item. Maybe. We'll see. Whenever it's done. Seems like... yeah, it's getting close to empty because it didn't give me anything quite yet. You can do it. You can do it. I know there's a couple more left in there. Ah, there we go. Oh, hey, phantom membrane. I actually killed a phantom a little while ago. Well, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and just toss that in there, I guess. Whoops. Nice. We got our normal receipt. The honorable witch thanks you. Every time we get the same receipt. Oh, and we got a book this time. The Iron Age. Well, that really wasn't that hard. It truly was the last item. And then we were going to get the Iron Age. This is fantastic. Check it out. There's also a door open over here as well. Seems like this is a potion room. Wow, this thing's already loaded full of stuff. And there's some items in here as well, some ingredients. Well, this is all fine and dandy. Very pretty. I wonder what the rest of these are going to be whenever they open. We got several more seasons to go, so this definitely has quite a lot of secrets left. For now, let's go ahead and read the Iron Age book. Congrats! You have the ability to advance to the next era. The witch is offering to teach the ways of potions. However, she asks for something first. You must erect a statue in the likeness of the Honorable Witch. The statue... I think there's a typo there. The statue may be built near the church. Awesome. Well, it didn't really give us, dimensions or size or anything, but I'm assuming because it has to be in the likeness of the witch, maybe proportionate size. You're going to be throwing potions at me while I'm building you a giant statue. You're rude. Alright, so I guess one of the things that I need to start doing is focusing on where I need to build a statue, because they said I can build it near the entrance, so I can build it like... I don't want to block the windows, because those are kind of cool. But I can definitely put it on either side of the bridge here, and there's phantoms. It wouldn't be an Insomniac episode if there weren't a bunch of phantoms. Really aggressive phantoms that don't seem to give me much more than a second before attacking again. And I got that phantom membrane back. Aww. Another one spawned. Not that I need that much more phantom membrane, because I seem to be killing them just fine and collecting all their resources. But the more the merrier, especially that slime. Can't get enough of that. Eventually I'm definitely going to be using a lot of that slime for slime machines and whatnot. Get all of that now while I can. I forgot to put this post back on the church. Well, that's totally not my fault. I didn't do it. We are at the final destination. And now that I'm thinking about it, if I'm not mistaken, the base, or at least my base, is kind of diagonal to this entrance if we were to go straight. So it's right out to the side over there. I think if we just make a straight path going to that area over there, maybe a tunnel as well, we might end up straight at the arcade. Ma'am, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be using your space in here as my little work area. Alright, so I'm just gathering some resources to try to level out a little bit of area over here. I just want to gather up a bit of dirt. The statue might look best over here on the right side, where there is quite a bit more land. It'll also be easier for me to lay everything out, so that will be nice. So the statue will be roughly right about here. I definitely want to get rid of this tree. It's going to be in the way. Right, so I'll definitely be adding more to the base of the statue, but this is definitely going to be a good starter for the witch to stand on. And so plus these 2 blocks, it's going to be roughly 16, 18 blocks tall. It's going to be quite the tall structure. And something tells me that I need more cobblestone. So I'm going to be right back. I have to go way back to base and get yet more materials, which I thought I brought enough, but I didn't. So the first thing to put down is going to be the little shoes for the witch. And next up after that is going to be the pants, which only goes up a little bit, doesn't need to go up that much. And that is where I fail. So I will make a little makeshift little spot over here for me to make some more stone, because I don't really feel like going all the way back just to make some stone. Without the top half, this is definitely going to be hard to be able to see whether or not it's a witch. So the bottom half looks alright, I guess. I'm not too impressed with it, but I don't know what else I can do about it. I don't have the most resources, so I'm working with what I got. I did have to go out and get a whole bunch more andesite because I ran out just about right close to the end of this. I do have several more layers to go. I have about double this mass, so quite a bit left. So probably about 2 more layers on the body, and I got myself the entire coat, and yet I don't have enough andesite for it, so I have to go out yet again to that mountain and get more andesite. I'm getting really sick of this. I'll be right back. And with that, that is the coat done. So I do need the rest of this andesite for the arms. I'll probably have to go out and get yet more andesite yet again. But anyways, the coat is done. I just need to transform all of these blocks into stone, and then transform these stone blocks into moss, so we have the green line going down the front. So we'll go ahead and start at the top here with the moss. Oh, ha 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 ha, that hurt. Just gonna go right up the middle and do it like this. Oh wait, you can't? Oh, it has to be surface. Oh, this sucks. You've gotta be kidding me. All these stone blocks? No! I had no idea. Oh no, that's so much wasted time and fuel. I only have 1 furnace working on this right now. It is kind of hard to tell from the glare, but this does look really good. I like the statue so far. It is comically large, which is perfectly acceptable to me because this is not my build. This is not my church. It's someone else's. So I'm going to goof around with the statue and make it comically large. I'm not really going to do anything too cool with it except maybe some reanimation of the arms. This is going to be pretty straightforward. All I have to do now is put on these materials for the hat. Hopefully I have enough. I don't think I do. And yes, I caught myself a frog. A toad. I'm looking for another one, but I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully another one spawns around here soon. Barely did this guy's forehead. This guy's got a big forehead. Well, I have enough of the head done that I can actually start working on the hat. So I'm going to start placing all the materials for the hat. And just like that, the statue is almost completely done. We have just the tip of the hat to do and the arms. So let's go ahead and give this a little view from the outside and see what it looks like. Hey, that does not look half bad. I like it. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we do have to do is make the arms. The dimensions of the witch is kind of weird, I will say. The back of the head does look a little funny. I do believe it's also supposed to come out the front a little bit. Maybe I'll change it now because it is kind of bothering me now that I've noticed how uneven it is. Now the entire statue is complete. I had to go out and get a bunch more items. I needed a ton more polished andesite for the arms, so that took me a little bit of a session. Then I also had to go to the water temple, and the reason will become very apparent once I reveal what the statue looks like. However, I'm not going to show it in plain view until I get out to the front. Now the arms are all complete and everything, and I think I probably could have done a better job, but this is the way that it looks, and I think it looks fantastic. I think this is a really good looking statue. I don't do statues that often. I only have one other world that I know of with statues, and I think I did a really good job on this one. I definitely did not want to leave the arms sitting across the front. I tried doing that first, and it just looked too plain. This thing definitely looks a ton cooler at night. When these two items that the witch is holding is glowing, it looks really cool. And that's what I had to go to the sea temple for, is I had to get a couple more materials to finish making another sea lantern. Because I had enough materials for one, just did not have enough for two. And would you also believe it, this took me roughly 4.5 hours, including the fix on the hat. So that was a ton of wasted time, in my opinion. It is now completely dark, and I'm going to hide underneath this tree because there are phantoms galore out there. But this is the way it looks, and it looks so good. I am so happy with the way this ended up. That being said, I think it's about time for us to leave the church. But I think before we leave here, we should do something real fast. We're going to try the potion lab. I think that's what I'm going to start calling this now, is the potion lab. We already have a bunch of water bottles in here, and I think there's another wort in here. So we can start brewing right off the bat. At the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and just use up the gas here and make some regeneration potions. And I even have gunpowder. There is no redstone and there is no glowstone dust right now. Though I do have glowstone dust back at the house. You know what? I'm just going to take the 45 seconds of regeneration, and if I want to upgrade them later, I can definitely bring all these back and try it again. Oh, and hey, it's already full with more potions. Oh my gosh. Maybe I can just steal some place powder from the church. She won't notice, right? That marks the beginning of the Iron Age. We now have access to potions. We can go into the trial chambers and use the bad omen potions for us to be able to increase the level and difficulty of those trials. I'll have to make a couple trips back here to get all the items I left, or rather I brought for this thing. I ended up bringing a lot more than what was necessary, but I got really tired of going back and forth, so I just got everything I could. And that will be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more of my content, then don't forget to subscribe. You'll get notifications for more of my videos when they release, as irregular as it may be. Thank you for watching. My name is Gibson Crusher, and I will see you guys in the next one.